Okay, welcome to the stream. In this stream, we're going to go through 5 blocks of bills. We've got one block here of $5 bills and 2 blocks of $1 bills to go through for a total of 1,500 bills. We're going to start off with the 5s. We'll be looking for anything worth more than face value, such as star notes, web notes, fancy serial numbers, birthday notes, printing errors, older bills, stuff like that. So we'll start off with the 5s first. Here's our first bundle. Focus looks good. All right, let's get to it. Let's see what we can find here. And if you watch this after the fact and I missed something, let me know in the comments. See what kind of finds we can get. We've already got one already. First find, a minute and a half in, a Star Note 2021 series. Let's see if it's a scarce one. I've got Star Note lookup pulled up and ready. It is a 1.92 million print run. That's common, but a find. All right. Onward we go. Five-digit serial number, not quite low enough, but close. Almost a birthday note, but not quite. There you go. I can pull them up and do like this. Welcome to the stream, folks. We're just getting started. We're on the first bundle. I got done with everything early tonight, so I decided to start it at 7:30 instead of 8. That way we're not going on all night. We're on the first bundle of 5s. We have one Star Note so far with a 1.92 million print run. Still common, but it's in good shape. It's a good find. So got one find on the board. Say hi in the chat. I just gave an intro. How about introducing you, Busty Crustacean? But I got it. I started off a little bit earlier than I usually do. I thought it'd be better. That way, because you guys go to bed before I do. We're looking for fancy serial numbers, birthday notes, star notes, printing errors. They say birthday notes, web notes on $1 bills. Anything worth more than face value. If you're joining us, hit that like button and get the stream out to more people so we can have a party, guys. Gonna have a party. Party. Yes, my week was good. Quite entertaining at work. Had some good experiences with people. There we go. 5 in a row ones. That is a good find. Those are actually were scarcer than radars or repeater notes, I believe. I think they're actually scarcer than those. That's a good fancy to have. 5 trailing ones and a Star Note so far to start off with. 2 finds in this bundle. We're doing 15 bundles in total for 1,500 notes. I should have kept, that's a trinary. 4s, 5s, and 6s. I'll go ahead and keep that. just for a minor fancy serial number. Maybe I'll find a matching pair to it. Got a couple of date notes, 1792, 1829. Too old to keep, but not too bad. 6. This bundle is actually pretty good so far. Decent bundle. I'll do a quick recap once we get it done. We do have some finds already. We just got started, but we're already on the board. Pretty good bundle so far. Welcome to the stream, folks. Hit that like button. Stick around. There's an older date note, November 21st, 1674. I won't look these up on stream. I'm going to just put them to the side and check them later. If there's something worth keeping, I'll keep it late, but I won't spend time on those this time. It took too long last time. And I didn't really find anything interesting either, so. Plus, I can't trust the AI results half the time. That's almost a flipper. Almost. That 8. Some people count these. I don't. Oh, man. Funshot Barrow, is he going to make it to the stream, did he say? Well, hopefully he's able to make it to say hi to us at least. Let me see here. We have an almost flipper, but I don't count the 8s. They're not quite symmetrical enough. What's up, Bino? Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started. We're on the first bundle of 5s. We already got some decent finds, actually. Got some decent finds. I'll do a recap here in a second. This bundle's about finished. We'll see what we get, though. We're just getting started. How's y'all's week? Or month, I should say. It's been about a month since we did a stream. Planning on doing 3 in a row. I've got enough bills to do 3, so we'll plan on doing that. As long as you guys have no life this weekend, we'll do this. I'll try to do it early enough where we can get done before too late. Okay, that is our last bundle of 5s. Or sorry, our first bundle of 5s. The last of the first bundle, I should say. And our recap, we've got 3 finds total. Get these rubber banded back up. Okay, we've got a star note so far with a 1.92 million print run. Common, but it's in good shape. Get the focus to work here. Here we go. Got a trinary with 4s, 5s, and 6s. That 4 kind of ruined it, but that's all right. It's not too bad. And 5 in a row 1s. So, Busty, you got a feral pig and ate it. Sounds like a fun experience. So you bought a feral pig from one person here to another, and it was taken care of, you could say. He definitely took care of it. Come on, focus. There we go. Bundle number 2. Well, pork is good. You have to admit. If you're a vegan, sorry. If you're watching this, and don't mean to offend. All right. Bundle number 2. Almost a World War II date there. Not quite. Which local park? Maybe we can go look for the remains. You can make it like a geocaching thing, just say, I left it in this area and go find it. Leave coordinates and just leave it in a capsule. Somebody can find it. Just put like a newspaper clipping from this date on there, and like a, another memory from this year. If you're joining us, hit that like button, share the stream. That's what it is. You're right, Bino. You are absolutely right. It is bait. It's a good way to catch it, too. They really love feral pigs. Absolutely love them. Oh, that is so close. It's just not fair, man. 28255285, not 82. It would have been a freaking radar note right there. But it's a trinary. It's so close. Which game, Busty? You know who I am. I have no idea what you're talking. Is it a basketball game? Is it a football game? Zeros, eights, and threes trinary. Not in the best shape. In fact, I think it's been taped. I won't keep this one. This one's too trashed. Yeah, it's torn everywhere. College football. What do you think I should pick? If that trinary is a bit too trashed, I won't keep that one. I don't know. Who do you? So the right choice. I'll go Oregon. Even though that's not even close to where I live. Because I have no idea who they even are. I had a feeling. I had to choose, man. Put him on the spot. It wasn't fair. I don't have time to YouTube these people. Or not, sorry, Google these people. YouTube. I do this too much. You think I got time to look this stuff up right now? I'm busy looking for treasure. And not finding anything right now. There's another older date, but I'll look at that later. Panthers or Rams? I'll say Rams just to make sure I'm wrong. Here we go. I think no matter what I answer, it's going to be wrong, so it doesn't really matter. Is there a right answer? Okay, I chose the right one. I can't believe it. Maybe I'm 1 for 2 now? I'm going to pull these up. Come on, focus. There we go. There we go. Back to normal here. But we'll get these. We'll go through these notes and see what happens. I don't know what we're going to find. And now the ones we're about to go through, they are from 3 different banks, so there's no telling. I've had good luck at both of those. Well, all 3 of those banks, technically. But they are from 3 banks, so they'll all be different, possibly. So they might even be searched. I have no idea. It's a risk, but I had to take it. I had to go get more bills. Some people call these a birthday note here. Like, they'll call it August 1st, 1978, but to me, that's just pushing their luck. They can still sell it that way, but I'd rather have the real deal. Now, if I miss something, let me know, because, I'm watching the bills, and I'm also watching the chat, and, multitasking. I could miss something. Who you all rooting for, Bino and Krusty, or Busty? Busty Krusty? Correct choice. If only she was watching right now. Maybe she is. You never know. What if she's watching, Busty, and you become the victim of my mama? All right, so the Rams, huh? 2 bundles down. We'll do a recap out of the next one. I don't want to do too many recaps. I'll get too repetitive. Bundle number 3. For the 5s, we have a total of 5 bundles of 5s and 10 bundles of 1s. We'll do 1,500 bills tonight in this stream. Or today if you're watching this after the fact. We'll see what happens. A Super Bowl repeat. The Birds, huh? Well, Bino's have to come say hi to us. He can go on an arrowhead hunting trip with us. How about that? We're going to do a floating trip down a river that's about to be dammed up for the last, we'll get one last float trip down it through the mountains. Say hi to the hill folk over there. Sound like a good plan? We can also take you snipe hunting, Bino. That's always fun. Well, this bundle's not too great. Okay, I think I'm through enough. I'm going to hold them up now. All right. There we go. As far as clues, we're looking for the Falcon monster. And, scat, you've got, feral pig bones. You've got hair. You've got, tracks. Scared natives. That'll always do it. That's how you find them. That's the best way to find them. Yes, feral pig bones. Maybe Busty is a Falcon monster. Here's a decent find. 6 of a kind 4s. They were not in a row, but that's still pretty good. 4 2 4 4 4 7 4 4. So that's not bad. And 4s always have good eye appeal, so it's definitely a keeper. It's not in perfect shape, but whatever. So one more find for the board. Let's get back to it. Correct. Adelaide tips. You can find all kinds. There's all kinds of obvious evidence out there for Falcon monster existence. 5 0s and 3s trinary. Low end as it can get, but whatever. That's right. He may just be the actual Falcon monster. He may be the last remaining one. The last one. Y'all are joining us, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel because, just because, no actual reason besides because, but, I hope you enjoy the stream. We're going to go through 1,500 notes. Try to go through them fairly quickly, but 4s, 9s, and 8s trinary, minor. This is like bottom of the barrel finds, but I pull them out because I like finding pairs, and they're a good way to find them. Let's get back on it here. There's a more modern date, but not that modern. I'll check it later. That was, just to cover it again, September 14th, 1837. Quite a while back, but maybe a good history note, but I'll look at those later. I won't look them on the stream. Just takes too long. So, Busty, are you actually the Falcon monster? That's the real question. Is it you, or is it one of your relatives and you're hiding them from everybody else? It's a national cover-up. All right, we're almost done with the third bundle. He's married to it. That explains those fake wedding pictures you showed me. And while your real wedding pictures took place in the forest for some reason. I don't want to ask about, the details of the wedding night, though. Not going to ask. 3 bundles down. I guess I'm going to do a quick recap. All right. So far, here's what we got. Come on, focus. We have one star note with a 1.92 million print run. And a few minor fancy serial numbers. Nothing super fancy yet. 4s, 8s, and 9s trinary, 0s, 3s, and 5s trinary, 6 of a kind 4s. That's not bad. We got a 2s, 5s, and 8s trinary, and 5 in a row 1s. That's decent. That's definitely one of the better ones so far. Oh, and a come on, cooperate. 4s, 5s, and 6s trinary also. Actually quite a few finds, but nothing great yet. With 2 more bundles of 5s to go through. So, Busty, well, how did you meet your wife? You gotta tell us a story, man. How did you meet your wife, the Falcon Monster? On a float trip down Buggy Creek? Try to get this, keep the focus going here. We got to hear the story, like the entire full story of how you met your wife, the Falcon Monster. If there's a female, there must be a male somewhere, right? Oh, wait, that would be you. Please forgive me. We're on bundle number 4 of the 5s. We have 5 bundles of 5s and 10 bundles of 1s to go through. Right now, we're just waiting for the story of how Busty Crustacean met his wife, the Falcon Monster. An upside down bill. That's a bad sign. A little bit of a gas pump error, but I don't keep these usually at all. I just see them too often. Now, if you're watching and I missed something really obvious and I'm just not paying attention, let me know. Or even something not so obvious. Hoping to get the stream done before 9:30, 10 o'clock. That'd be nice. Oh, you were fishing out at Millwood Lake in South Arkansas and had to go okay. I pulled the boat into a nearby creek and walked into the woods to find a great spot to, okay. Part 2 coming, character limit, okay. This is going to cause me to miss something for sure. Okay, a find for a distraction from that story. 2017 A PK Series $5 star note. We should have a contest, by the way. We should have a contest of what do you think the best serial number I will find will be and the rarest print run star note will be. And the prize is bragging rights. So you got to predict what the best serial number will be, what kind of note, what kind of fancy serial number we'll find, and what the best lowest print run will be on a star note. Right, this one is 1.28 million, still common, but not as common as the last one. 2 star notes. At least that's something. There we go. Let's focus the pork a little bit better. Here we go. Here's an older 5, 2003 series, but not old enough. We're just waiting for the story of how Busty Crustacean met his wife. He came across a cave with feral pig bones outside and went in. How perfect. We just knew exactly what we're going to find. Lo and behold, I found a basis with stone, or I'm assuming he meant basin. Stool the size of a bank teller. I do my duty, turn around and see the fat monster smiling at me. Well, that's not creepy at all. We're publishing this story in a short story book, just so you know. We're going to make it available for free at all banks in my area. That way, anybody who goes in and get bills and coin will be able to get the story, complimentary story, that is. All right. We'll do this bundle, one more, then do a recap again for the fives. So that'll be the last of the fives. All right. So right now the story is at a smiling falcon monster. And NN is apparently beating Oregon, even though I chose Oregon. But I have no idea what the team's name even is. It's like, I guess I'm losing the game, but I'm winning this serial number game, I guess. Dude, you had your first kiss, watched Shrek 3 in IMAX, and the rest is history. That sounds like a great first date, actually. It's a great first date. Is that your wife's favorite movie, Busty Crustacean? AKA Krusty Bus Station? Mino, you are so right. Takes a wild woman to prefer that movie over the other one. Actually, let me go back a bill or so. That is a birthday note in the future, 9 years in. Should I keep that? A little stained, but it's 2035, September 4th. It's not in great shape, but it's a future birthday note, but it has kind of got some staining on it. That staining is not exactly eye appealing right there. Looks like a cat might have done that. I don't know. I don't think I'll keep that. It's kind of ratty too. I'll think about it, but probably not. I'll put it on top of the bundle. I do like finding future birthday notes because we give them out, remember? We actually have one coming up this month I'm giving away. It's January 28th. But I forgot to grab it for the stream. Maybe we'll show it tomorrow night. Okay. That's bundle 4. So Busty is married to the Fog Monster. Y'all planning on having any children? All right. Where's the Billy bundle? Is that even legal? Biggest fish I have caught? You're changing the subject, man. You're supposed to tell us about your family planning with the Fog Monster wife. I will tell you about my fish, the big fish story, shortly. But first, are you planning on having children with your Fog Monster wife? This is totally not ridiculous whatsoever. I've got lots of fishing stories. Well, not really that many. A lot of fish-related stories, I should say. Not many fishing stories. While you're typing your answer for the half a ladder there, 1, 2, 3, 4, then it just went to crap after that, and it's torn. Not pretty. My biggest fish ever was a 29-pound blue catfish. I caught when I was 15. And second biggest fish that I can remember was a pretty large crappie, a black crappie, I believe, that I actually had mounted after I caught it. I think I was 12 when I caught it. I was really proud of that one too. Hello, Spray Can Coins. I don't think I met you before. How you doing? That's a cool name. I'm assuming that's a channel name. I like it. I'm going to check you out. Almost a repeater. 2 numbers away. 1581, 1579. Welcome, Spray Can Coins. Hope you like currency. We're doing 1,500 bills. We're almost 500 in, so we're making progress. But I'll do a recap here in a minute for what you've missed if you stick around here just for a couple minutes when I get this bundle done. Now, if you're new to my channel, I do currency, coins, and arrowheads, and occasionally sports cards. I've done one sports card video ever on this channel. And it took me forever to finish it, like 3 hours to edit and film it. But I'm proud of it. And it got like 40 views, I think. All right. All unique numbers, but not in orders. Won't keep that. I think Bono asked you if you're a fan of Shrek 3. I don't think I've ever seen it. I might have seen the first two, but I was young when that happened. Maybe. Let's knock out these bills real quick. We did okay on the 5 so far. We actually did all right. I'm surprised that we found as much as we did. Well, Spray Can, I have not seen it either that I know of. I haven't watched a Pixar movie in forever. Busty, your first name is Mr. Falkmonster. You are, whatever your wife's name is, like Mr. blah, 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 because obviously she's the boss. Like when people call their wives, Mrs. and their husband's name, that's unfortunately going to have to be your name, I'm afraid. So Mino says Shrek 2 is better than Shrek 3. I have no idea. I know I watched the first one, but that was a long, long time ago. Ooh. QJ. Let's see what QJ's got on the star note. I'm not sure I found a QJ yet or not. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Let's check it out real quick. 2021 series. 3.2 million common print run. But still another find. Not a bad note. Not a bad note. My favorite movie, Bino? So many questions, I can't keep up with all. My favorite movie? It's hard to say. I like a lot of movies, but probably one, if I was going to watch it, I've only watched it maybe 2 or 3 times ever, but I would say one of my favorites, if not my favorite, I'll give you my top 2. One of them is A River Runs Through It. I believe Robert Redford directed that movie. That's probably my favorite movie. And second favorite, or maybe even honestly a tie for first place, would be American Beauty with Kevin Spacey. Those are 2 of my favorite movies. Other good movies were The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Magnolia with Tom Cruise is also a great movie. That was back in his younger days. There's so many I've seen that are so good. There's so many good movies out there. What about y'all? What are y'all's favorite movies? But if you haven't seen A River Runs Through It, it's based, I believe, on a book. And the writing in that book is so well done. Our second upside down note. Lone Survivor. I'm not sure if I've seen that or not. Mad Max, I have seen that one. 2001 Space Odyssey, I might have seen that, but if I did, I was young. Isn't that the one that just came out on Netflix like last year? It was pretty good. I'll admit it was pretty good. I think that was when it came out last year I could be getting it wrong, though. Okay, 5s are about finished. We'll go on to the 1s next. 1s are honestly better because you can find older bills a lot more easily and web notes. Only web notes are on 1s, so 1s have more potential, but 5s don't get searched as much as 1s do. Gladiator was really good too. Hot Fuzz is also very funny. My favorite funny movie, as far as comedy, would be Clerks 2. That's my favorite comedy movie. Dodgeball is also good. I think I watched that when I was in Asia over 20 years ago. I believe that's where I watched it. I was visiting Asia for a few weeks and saw that there. I believe that's when I saw Dodgeball at the time it came out. I believe there are 3 Clerks. The second one, I haven't seen the third one, but I did see the second one. It was freaking hilarious. Of course, it's all extremely questionable comedy, but that is why it's so good. It is just so... I mean, nowadays, you may not be able to get away with making that kind of stuff, but it was so funny. Okay. We'd have some date notes, which I'll check later, but that one's torn. I want to check that one. That one is not a keeper regardless, but I'll look these up later. They're not really that important right now. If I get a focus to work here. We had November 21st, 1674, and September 14th, 1837. If you feel like Googling these dates, go for it. I'll worry about it later. It's not really important right now. Odds are there won't be anything good anyway. I had no luck last time at all. All right. Now on to the $1 bills, folks. 1s. These are from 3 different banks. I'll leave 4 bundles. These 4 are from one bank. This one's from the 3rd bank, and the next block is all from another bank too. So this could be good. It could be horrible. I have no idea. As my motto is, or says, only one way to find out, and that's to look. Thank you all for joining us. We're going through some 1s. Wait, I didn't do my recap, did I? Recap for the 5s. We had 3 star notes. Come on, focus. Be my friend today. 3 star notes. This one, I believe, had 3.2 million print run. This one, I think, had 1.28. And that one had like 1.92. They're all common. One was 1.9, one was 1.2, one was 3.2. So all common runs, but still star notes, and they're not in bad shape. As for fancies, we had a bunch of mostly low-end finds. Here's a 4s, 5s, and 6s on a trinary. Here's 5 in a row 1s. That's decent. I believe these are harder to find than radar notes and repeaters. Trinary with 2s, 5s, and 8s, almost a radar. That 5 had been a 2. That would have been nice. Here we have 6 of a kind 4s. That's not bad. Trinary with 0s, 3s, and 5s. And a trinary with 4s, 8s, and 9s. Nothing super great, but we only went through 500 notes. Now we're going to start the 1s. This is when it can get interesting. Binary flipper radar. I don't have a binary flipper radar, but I have a binary super radar, a true binary super radar. It is serial number 100000001. Busty, a binary flipper, a binary super radar or true binary, it's all 1s and 0s with one number at the end the same, the other number at the end the same as the first number, and all 6 digits in the middle the same as well. So serial number 1 with 6 zeros and 1, that is a true binary super radar. It is the most valuable of all radar notes because it has a low sum of 2, and it's also a super radar that's a true binary. So that puts it at the top tier of a radar note. So far, I've found the best radar you can find. Now I need to find one that has 01, 01, 01, 01. That would be a true binary super repeater. That would be the best repeater to find, unless you count like 69, 69, 69, you know, that kind of thing. But that's what I've got so far. Older date note, July 22nd, 1691. I'll put that to the side and look it up later. Maybe there's something cool for a history note, but that's not the priority right now. That note is on my video. I don't have it. I have to go dig it out. I'll show it tomorrow night on the stream. How about that? We're doing another stream tomorrow. I'll show that note along with a birthday note that I'm giving out here in a couple weeks or 3 weeks. I'll show that tomorrow night too, if I remember. I should remember. So let's get these ones going here. But anyway, Bino, yes, Clerks 2 was absolutely hilarious. I recommend watching it. I can do 8, but it's just late because last time I did it earlier today because y'all went to bed at like before we got done. I didn't want to do it too early or too late because it just took us after 10 o'clock to get done. Okay. Because you guys didn't, I mean, we were going to like well after 10 o'clock and everybody was going to bed. And if Funshine Bear can join us, if he's sick, he might want to go to bed early. You know, I don't want to make him stay up all night and miss brushing his teeth. You know, I want him to take care of himself. See a little bit. Bino, you just miss a star note, man. All right. Can't leave yet. Okay. We have our first $1 star note, a 2021 series, 2021 G series 03644-270. Let's look it up. So back to the ones. G, it's probably going to be common. No, well, it's medium, 640,000 print run. That's a decent star note. So our first star note is a moderately low serial number. Print run of 640,000. So spray can, what happens when you get old? You start doing currency live streams. That's what happens when you get old. You lose your will to do anything besides sit on your butt and look through currency all night. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. I had a feeling. So 2, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all in mixed order. A mixed ladder note, minor find, low end fancy serial number, but a find nonetheless. All right. Busty, when you turn 30, you'll probably have to buy a wheelchair after your wife has done her thing because it'll wear you down, man. You may not live that long. You'll be being Falk Monster food by that point. All right. First bundle of ones. We're off to a moderate start. There's an almost cool binary. 1s, 0s, and 5s. With 1, 0. Moderately, this is a decent bundle so far. Not good, but not bad. Oh man, you got like what, 6 years, dude? That's unfortunate. This bundle's getting better. 2021 D series, and it's also a birthday note in about 29 years. July 14th, 2055 star. I had to hold on to that one for a few years and give it away. Let's see what we get here. 2021. If you're not familiar with star notes, they are replacement notes for defective bills made during the printing process. This one has a 3.2 million print run. Common, but a future birthday note. So that's kind of cool. I wish it was 2025. That'd be a money note right there if it was that date. So far, we're doing really pretty good right now. The spray can, what is your favorite movie? Unless you said already. I don't know. Did you say? I was too busy looking at bills. A Lone Survivor. That's right. You did say. Don't think I've seen that one yet. Yeah, Star Notes, Sam, or Bino, are made ahead of time during the printing process. They're not made anymore. They stopped making them probably a couple of years ago. And they're made to replace defective sheets or packs or even pallets of notes that are made if they're off center or got ink smeared on them, miscut, off centered printing, anything on them can cause them to get replaced. And these notes are made ahead of time and they're used a lot until they stop making them. They have a updated printing process now where they don't make them anymore, which honestly sucks, but because I like finding them and they are valuable to an extent. They're worth more than face, at least. So spray can, what did you think about it? What did you think about the series finale? I watched it too. There's 5s, 8s, and 6s on a trinary. Almost one number off of a binary or binary note. It would have been 5, 8, 5, 5, 8, 5, 8, 5 would have been nice. But whatever. That's how it goes. It's always one number off. Let's keep going here. Progress. It was okay, huh? I'd say it was okay. It wasn't bad. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people did. It's surprisingly a pretty popular show considering they haven't done like a season in forever. Took them what, like 10 years to do 5 seasons or more. Dusty, you may have a point there. It wasn't that. It was the other seasons were better, I think. Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. All right. Well, Bono, you might like it. Yeah, I agree. I think the first seasons were better. That's what so many people watched the last season because the other ones were better and they just like, eh. But I mean, it's not like they rushed it because they did spend a lot of time on that last season. Like the last episode was really long, so that's almost good. Man, that would have been nice to have 6 in a row twos. That's close, but not quite. It's a good question, Busty. What was for dinner? What do y'all think? Should I keep that? It's got the wavy serial number syndrome going on here. Kind of waves up and down. It's not even close to aligned. The other side's straight, but this side is like way off. I'll probably pull that out, actually. What do y'all think? Is that wavy enough to keep? I don't normally keep like the gas pump errors, but this is like none of them are in the right spot. Not one single one matches the other one. Look at that. I'll probably keep that. We'll call it a minor error. I think it's wavy enough to keep. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a good enough note. All right. At the first bundle of one. Yeah, first bundle of one's down. First bundle. One down. To number 2 now. Second. All right. Here we go. Bundle number 2 of the ones. Let's see what we get here. So what was your favorite season of the show, guys? I can't remember half of the first ones, honestly. Season 1 was your favorite? Well, that's kind of what gets people hooked on a show is the first season. I guess that's by design. I'm going to go through his notes. If I miss something, say, dude, you just missed something really good. And it can and will happen, possibly. I would like to miss something epic and someone else notices it. Because at least it got seen. This one's almost cool. Notice the serial number on the right is quite a bit lighter than the one on the left. It's not, I don't think it's contaminated or not. It's not black enough to be contaminated, but as far as the ink color here on the serial number, it is considerably lighter though on the other side. Those are great areas to find if you can find them. Well, thank y'all for joining us. If you are just joining us, we're doing a 1,500 bill live stream bill search for fancy serial numbers, star notes, birthday notes, dual date notes, printing errors, older bills, web notes, anything worth pulling out of a stack of ones. And most of them are not worth pulling out, trust me. But some are. So far, we're doing pretty well. You'll have, hey, Busty, what did you have for dinner? What did your wife cook you for dinner tonight? Oh. So what does she normally cook you for dinner? So what you probably have tomorrow for dinner what does she normally make for you? I'm assuming it's special food. I had microwave food tonight because I had to hurry. I had a late start. There's a wrinkly star note. Trout sounds pretty good, and the pig honestly sounds good too. All right, so we have a wrinkly star note. Looks like it was in the laundry. Let's see what print run it is. Probably common too. 3.2 million, but a fine nonetheless. Not pretty, but it's something. We won't complain. We can't all be pretty, right? So what do you like better, the feral pig or the trout? The speckled trout? And question 2, what is your favorite meal that she cooks for you? That's what I thought. I had a feeling that feral pig's good stuff, man. It actually is really good meat. I'm not kidding. We raised pigs when I was younger. I had a pig farm where I grew up, and they were Razorbacks, believe it or not to be sacrilegious to the Arkansas Razorbacks, but they were Razorbacks, and man, that meat was so good. My favorite food, Chinese. I eat Chinese food all the time. You can't pick a genre. You got to pick an actual meal. Thus, you're cheating. If Chinese food's your favorite, what's your favorite Chinese food? A dish. Get to pick an actual dish. You can't cheat. Anything else in this bundle? Almost done with this one. Clam linguine. That sounds actually pretty darn good. Nice. I appreciate it, man. All right. We're doing... Okay, so we went through what? 2 bundles of ones? Let's do a recap real quick. 2 bundles of ones. This one with the print one on this one. This one had the, I think this one had the 20 with the 3.2 million on this one. We got 3 star notes so far. I think this one had 640,000. What is this one? I can't remember. Let me look it up again. One of them had a low run. I don't think it was that one. I think it was this one. Make sure I'm right. I need to separate them out so I'll know. Okay. This one had a 640,000 print run. So 640 on that one. That was decent. The other 2 are 3.2 million print runs. One of which is kind of wrinkly, but whatever. I'm pulling it out regardless. So we got that. Those 3 star notes out of 2 bundles so far. So we're really good on bundles. We've got a 5s, 6s, and 8s trinary. 0s, 1s, and 5s. Any mixed ladder numbers 2 through 9 in mixed order. As far as fancies. We also have, I pulled this out because the serial number is really, really wavy. Nothing matches as far as the placement. So I kept that too. That's pretty cool. I think I'll fetch a few bucks on eBay if I ever sell it. Now, on to bundle number 3. I get the focus to work here. All right, 3rd bundle of 1s. Off we go. All right. So, Bino, what's your favorite? Oh, you said pizza, right? Your favorite food is pizza. What about spray can? What's your favorite food? Spray can coins. Did I ever say what mine was? I didn't say what mine was, did I? I totally avoided that question. Almost a repeater. 7459, 7424, but not one. Mine, I have so many. I would say chicken and dumplings is definitely top 5. Vietnamese noodles are pretty good. Vietnamese noodles are great. So Vietnamese noodles, chicken and dumplings. Oh, man. Fried okra is pretty good. I'll be honest. Soul food in general. If I was going to pick a genre, probably soul food. I could eat that every day. Yeah, chicken and dumplings, man. I would say I like that better than pizza. Pizza's great, but man, all you need is a good grandma and some chicken and dumplings, man. You're set for life. I could eat that probably every day forever and never get sick of it. I used to get it like a full batch for a week, and it would be so good, even until the last day, as long as it's preserved well enough. These notes are definitely decent considering where I got them. I mean, I didn't know for sure how well we do, so we're doing okay. These are from the second bake I went to. They're almost certainly not searched. Hey, folks, look what we got. 2 points to whoever points us out first. What is this? What is this note? 2-point bonus to whoever gets it right first. Correct, Busty. A radar. Hello, Sheena Smith. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You just came in right when we had the best find so far. Sheena, I think you're good luck. You're like a good luck charm. You showed up right when we got this note. It is a nice and crisp one, too. Now, if you don't know what a radar note is, it's a note where the serial number reads the same both forward and backward. We have 1380, and then backward 1380. And it's also in great shape. Pretty crisp. Probably low uncirculated, high AU. Pretty good shape. So that, folks, is a find of the hunt so far. That will be tough to beat, but it's possible. A nice radar note. Nice crisp radar note. All right. Now let's get back to it. So do y'all ever hunt currency? Any of you in the chat ever hunt currency? And Busty, you can have it if you come give me $20. Super chat me $20. Boy, I'm a jerk, aren't I? Oh, man. Busty, you don't have any radar notes, do you? You don't have any radar notes, do you, at all? A corn dog from Sonic? Dude, I get Harp's corn dogs. Corn dog. But that's a good find, though. That's a pretty good find. A corn dog from Sonic, yes. I don't think I've had a corn dog from Sonic. It might be, I'm sure they're good. I just haven't had one. But that's still an awesome find. Internationals, right? I think I've seen your collections by now. I've seen some of your stuff. You know who we haven't seen tonight is Will from Mississippi. He's not here tonight. It's not even a school night, and he's not here. That's torn as hell. All right, 99-cent corn dog day. So, is that good enough to keep? Faint serial number on the right side. Not quite. It's close to faint enough, but I won't keep that. Almost faint enough. So Spray Can, if you're still here, what are your two best finds? Two best currency and coin finds. Your best currency and your best coin find. What are they? And don't lie, because I'll know. Okay, I may not know, but we'll see if they compare to my two best finds. So best currency and coin find. What could it be? I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. That doesn't sound inappropriate at all, doesn't it? Okay. Almost done with this third bundle of ones. We're doing pretty well so far. We'll do a recap. We'll do a recap here in a minute. Oh, Busty, you're so sweet. Super chat 9. I can buy my own corn dog now. Man, 99-cent corn dog day. A clip planchet. Sweet. That's actually not bad. I did a live stream last July, almost on the 4th. I think it was like the 6th. I was going through, I think, almost just shy of 3,000 wheat cents on a live stream. I had a friend of mine come over. And we went through over almost 3,000 wheat cents. And I think I pulled one clip planchet out of those two. I had one click planchet, and when I got done scoping them all, I had a couple of really nice double dies, one of which I got slabbed. It was nice. It was a 1941 Philadelphia FS 101. I had the 101 and the 102 in that hunt. I found both of them. All I was missing was a third one. Star radar notes. Oh. Well, Star Notes radars are great. They're not that common to find. I mean, they're not, if you go through enough notes, you're going to find one, but they're not that common. Let's do a recap. No, we'll do a recap real quick. If you're joining us, so far we've been through, let me start with the fives. If you missed the fives, I'm going to show you what we found in the fives. We went through 5 bundles of fives earlier, and we had a total of 3. Come on, I'm just going to show them up close. We had 3 $5 star notes. All had over 1 million print run, though. They were all fairly common. We had 5 star notes for fives. We had as far as fancies, a trinary with 4s, 9s, and 8s. One with 0s, 3s, and 5s. By the way, trinaries are very low end. I keep them anyway. We had 6 of a kind 4s. That was decent. A trinary with 2s, 5s, and 8s. 5 in a row 1s. That's not bad. And 4s, 6s, and 5s in a trinary. As for 1s, we've got 2 star notes with 3.2 million print runs, 2 common star notes. We've got 1 star note with a 640,000 print run. We've got, as far as fancies, we've got the radar we just found. Just pulled this out a couple minutes ago. A nice, crisp radar note, 1380-0831. That's the final hunt so far. We've got a mixed ladder, numbers 2 through 9 in mixed order. We've got a trinary with 0s, 1s, and 5s, almost a binary. That's how they usually are. And a trinary with 5s, 6s, and 8s with 1 6. That also ruined it. That's okay. And we've got one, I call this an error note, at least close enough anyway, with a wavy serial number. They call that a gas pump, a multiple gas pump error. That one's wavy enough. I'm going to keep that. That'll fetch a few bucks on eBay. That's pretty cool. All right. And now back to the hunt. And if y'all don't know, wait a minute, let me go back to chat here. A work best friend, Busty. Busty, I do have a best friend at work. But he's married to a Falk monster. I don't know. I have lots of friends at work. So spray can, you said you had an original bank wrap roll, 2019 double die. You got some rolls of 2019 DDOs. Are they the DDO number 1? I've got one of those. I think I got it slabbed too. I think I got it slabbed under Annex last year. I'm almost positive I have one of those, but I don't have a roll of them. Yeah, I think it's DDO number 1 in a slab. That is an awesome variety. Now, dude, if you got rolls of those are worth some money. Those are pretty cool finds, man. That's awesome. You get rolls of them. I'm almost positive I got one. I'll have to look at my video. I did an Annex video last September, I think. I got my Annex submission back and it got lost. So I got like weeks later. I was supposed to have gotten it. So, but I think there was a 2019 double die in that roll or in that submission. Sorry. 3021, 3019, 2 numbers away from a repeater. Spray can. My best two finds, currency wise, it would be my best currency find is serial number 9. It's 7 zeros and 9 at the end. And that's probably my best one. Or I've got our super radar. That's 1 with 6 zeros and 1 at the end. The binary super radar. That's my top two currency. My best coin find would be a 1992D close AM. A very, very rare variety. I pulled out of a coin machine bag. I found it in October, I believe it was October 17th of 2022. I pulled that out of a bag at the bottom of a coin machine bag. Last handful, worth probably a little over $1,000, probably around $1,200 to $1,300. The serial number 9, I've seen those sell for around $1,000 on eBay recently, close to it at least. And the super radar, about the same price. Let's see what we get in these bills. These are still from that same bank. I had to go to 2 or 3 banks today to get, 2 banks to get these bills today. 2 more banks. There we go. There's a tombstone note. 1927, 1965. That's our first day note that I'm going to keep for sure. It's also in pretty good shape. It's older dates, but not bad. That's definitely a keeper. Those like that sell for like $5 on eBay. All right. So we have an okay find. We're on bundle number 4 of the $1 bills. If I miss something, let me know. And spray coin, if you're familiar with pennies, do you know what a close AM is? 92 Philadelphia or Denver close AM. If you don't know what they are, you should look up. Yeah, they're tough. I don't know how I even found one. I've been through only around 280,000 pennies. Well, just like circulated pennies at least. I've been through a lot of wheat cents too, but probably around 300,000 pennies total. Not many. I've got a lot of pennies to go through, but I don't search them as much as I used to because I just mainly stash them because that'll give me more inventory later on when I need it. If it gets to a point where I can get coin for any reason, I've always got coin to go through. And pennies are the best. They're the best to go through. Yeah, and spray can, those like notes like that. I mean, I've been through, God, I don't even know. Let me look and see how many notes I've been through now. I've been through a lot of notes. I've got a spreadsheet that tells me how much I've been through. I've been through 234,751s that I brought home. I've been through $137,400 in 5s that I brought home for a total of $372,350 in total bills with a couple $100 in 2s also. So well over $250,000 bills. Since I started doing this about 3 or 4 years ago, currency at least. Now the tombstone note's not a bad note. Sometimes they sell for pretty good money. I mean, $5 a piece, even for like an older date, is pretty good. You'll make a few bucks off profit, maybe a couple dollars profit off after fees and everything. So spray can, you have a tombstone note. Which years is it? Do you remember? I've got a bunch of tombstone notes. I don't even know how many. I've got so many. Another almost radar, 1570, 1553, just about 17 more bills, and I have a repeater there. 2, 3, 4, 5. No 6 in that one, so I won't keep it. But did y'all see that the spray can? Those, I agree, pennies are the best. The problem is you can't get them anymore. Unless you have unless you got the inside scoop, and I just happen to have that inside scoop. I can still get them for now. I'll probably get more next week, most likely. I've got about 600 and 50,000 circulated pennies to go through and about 50,000 or 60,000 wheat cents at least to go through. I've got a couple of bags of memorial cents, like red copper pennies to go through. I'm really looking forward to that. I know they have not been scoped either. Yeah, I've been getting pennies for like since 2021, haven't even touched them. Hardly at all. I haven't been through pennies. I did one bag of pennies last year and I found a rotated die error in it on 83 Philadelphia. That was an awesome find. I found a double die on 84 Philly, I believe, or a Denver. It was DDO number 3, I think, in that bag. I found some 2022 D double dies. Found some with reverse die cracks in them. Some pennies with some really good die cracks. Some of them, they're actually from the same die. They circulated together. Let's find something, folks. Come on. Where's the good stuff at? Because we already found a radar. I can't complain. Penny guys, man, pennies are my thing too, man. I love pennies. Like, I will eventually search my penny stash. I'm just going to keep getting more until, like, finally get a chance to go through them. It may be a while before I get to them. We'll see. I did do some wheat cents this last week. I went through 100 wheat cents a few days ago and found a couple of varieties, like 2 or 3 RPMs, one lamination error, pretty good lamination error, honestly. 1917 Philadelphia, 27 Philadelphia. Did okay. All right, we're now down to bundle number 5 on the ones. We'll do this bundle. We'll do another quick. Well, we'll see how many viewers we have. We won't have many viewers. I won't do a recap. Just need to get this done. Now, spray can, they may not be able to get them for you because it's hard to get them. I've asked banks, and they said they can maybe get 1 box a month, but they have to ask in advance and see if they've even got them. But I do know the carriers can still get them. They're still in circulation. They're not scarce. But some banks are trying to phase them out, so it just depends. There's 5 2s, but I wish it was 6. All right. I am hanging on to them. I'm going to search them one day. I'm looking for, I'll look for everything on pennies, like everything. Now, spray can, if you want, send me an email to my email in my channel, in my video description, and I'll mail you my, or email you my coin hunting guides. Now, they're not all updated to like now, but they're good through like last year, I think. I don't have like the modern penny varieties, like 2024s and 2025s on there, but I've got the other stuff listed on there to look through, look for. And there are some really good ones on the 2025s. Really good double dies. All right. Yeah, the 2009s, bundle, the 2009s work great for 2 reasons. One is they were low mintage, so they're a little tougher to find in circulation compared to the other dates. And they had some really good varieties on them. On the, what do they call it? I forgot what they call it. I'm having a brain fart, but there's the early life. There's the, like the teenage years or whatever. Formative years. That's what it's called. The formative years design. They had some really good double thumbed errors on those. And some double dot verses too. There's an older date, but I'll check that later. Not important. Right now. Too old to care right now. Oh, sure. I've got lots of wheat cents. I've got about, like I said, about probably 60,000 to go through still. Wheat cents, I got a bunch last year. Last year I got lucky, and one of my friends owns an antique store, and he got like 60,000 wheat cents. I bought like a third of them just for myself. I got a big, massive tote full of rolls, and some of those rolls are steel since, and I got them for like $2 a roll, I think. And there's I know they've never been scoped. They've never been searched for anything. I think I got 250 rolls in one buy. Then I got several bags of them afterwards too, like 4,000 to 5,000 count bags. And I got some red copper cents all in bags. And I got those for face value. He gave them to me for face. It was like a $50 bag of pennies. I bought them for $50, all copper, a lot of it red, like red copper memorial cents. I am really looking forward to those because there is no telling what's in there. I won't live stream them because penny hunting on live stream is just boring as heck. The only thing that's really worth doing on a live stream is currency because it's quick and you can find stuff pretty fast. Coins are not the same way. I just got 2,000 in quarters this week. And of course the currency to go through. I went through one bag of quarters already, and I'm going to do at least 2 more in my next video. So I'll do at least $3,000 in quarters in my next quarter video. If I get more before it's done, I'll probably do more than that. I think my last video was what, $5,000 in quarters. Took me like 5 nights to get them all hunted, then another night to film it or edit it all and post it. Happy dollars. Oh, half dollars. Happy dollars. I was like, was that a dirty joke or something? Half dollars. Once I get currency and quarters done, I can work on halves. I've got 10 boxes of halves. So spray can, if you like half dollars, I'm getting back into them. With silver being $80 an ounce right now, I had to get more halves. So I got 10 boxes of half dollars the last couple of weeks. 5,000 face value and half dollars. So I've got 10,000 half dollars to search through, and I look for everything you can find on half dollars. All the varieties, all the mint errors. I've got pretty much all of them memorized. Which dates are they? Spray can? Have you looked at them for varieties? Always check your half dollars for double dies. And mint errors, because errors on half dollars are pretty darn valuable. Clip planchets are good, big money. If you got one on a bicentennial, it's even more valuable. I have to find a nice bill here in a minute. Let's see what we get here. Almost halfway done with the ones. This was the 5th bundle. It's about finished. We'll do a recap. Do y'all want a recap? If you've seen the same recap, then I didn't find anything in that bundle really, so we'll skip a recap, go to the next bundle. So spray can, what years are they? You have like a set? I've got a full set. I actually have 2 full sets. I've got the full set, including a 1970D. One of the 70Ds I actually found in a box a couple years ago. I think it was like 2023 I found that, or 2024. A 1970D at the end of a roll, too, and it didn't get damaged. I don't know how that happened. It was at the end of the freaking roll and did not get damaged. All right, so we got 500 ones done. 500 more to go. We'll do at least one more bundle. We'll do maybe a couple bundles, and we'll do a recap. Then we'll do 3 more, the last 3. Okay, so that's 1,000 bills done. Now we're to the last block of ones. 500 more to go. This is it for the stream. We'll do some more tomorrow. Favorite pizza combo? Sausage, probably. Italian sausage. Pepperoni is great. But sausage, hamburger's pretty good. I'm not really a big fan of mushrooms, though. Definitely sausage. Maybe sausage pepperoni or 3 meat. Probably 3 meat. Here we go. Bundle number 6 of the ones. We'll do a recap either after this bundle or the next one. Let me do a quick search here. I found your channel. I found it. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you did auctions. Yeah, occasionally. That's pretty cool. Is that your dog on that short? Is that a pit bull? Looks like a blue pit. That is. I love pit bulls, man. They're my favorite dogs. But I'll be honest, really cool. I love your channel logo and the graffiti. I love it. All right. Free meat. You have a cool, cool channel. 58 and 57's uncirculated. So you have like the Franklins. That's cool. Oh, now with silver being so high, they're worth a decent amount of money. I was getting stuff like that for like $12 a piece last year. Now they're like 30. maybe about $15 a piece for an uncirculated Franklin. We're on bundle number 6. All right. Let's see what we can find here. That's great, guys. Glad you can join us. Almost a birthday. So close. The 38th of January, 1952. That's all right. And we're going to try to do 3 streams in a row. We're going to do 1 tonight and 2 more the next 2 nights. 1 for Saturday and 1 for Sunday. So if you have a life, still come watch us. Makes no difference to us. Oh, so close to a radar. It's always one number, too. That 0 had been a 2. That would have been a trinary radar. Well, we still got one so far, so we're okay. I can't complain too much. Oh, 2 triples there. And it's a trinary. 3 2s and 3 6s. That's actually kind of a cool looking note. It's got 2 9s at the end. That's kind of cool. It's like a sandwich. I'll keep that. Plus it's crisp too. It's pretty good shape. So double triple trinary. We'll call it a double triple. Kind of a low end fine, but still has good eye appeal. So we'll pull it out. So your nephew's coins? Okay. Or your nephew's dog. Sorry. Your nephew's dog. That's cool. Still, I didn't watch it. I just saw the thumbnail. Still cool. My kind of dog. But, so I'm assuming you're, okay, cool. All right. Cool. So now, yeah. See if we can find something good here. Well, that sounds awesome. Great. Or Bino. That sounds great. Does she like currency? I can't say it's always fun, but normally it's okay. There's another older date, June 17th, 1190. I'll look that up later. It's so long ago, most likely won't have anything good in it, but typically when you get dates that old, it's almost always something to do with like the early Catholic Church or something like that, or an old war somewhere in Europe. Come on, focus. So spray can, did you keep all your silver? I haven't sold any of it. Everything I've found, I've kept so far. I'm glad I did. I don't know how many I've got, how much I've got, but I've got a decent stack of silver. It's mostly 90%. Okay, yeah, have them come stop by. They can hear all the cool stories. They can tell us their favorite food, their favorite movies, their best jokes, all while looking through currency. Trial pour. Dude, that sounds risky, man. I don't even have a setup to do that. I wish I did, but I don't. If I was going to melt something, it'd be like, it'd be, something like just other bars and the bigger bars. I wouldn't like melt a silver eagle or anything like that, or rounds. I just keep them rounds. Let's want to make an enormous, like a 100-ounce bar or something. So we can find here. That sounds good. Hey, Spray Can, is your channel? I see you got over 1,000 subscribers. Are you monetized? If you are, congrats. This one's like dirty. All right. 5s, 2, 7, 4. Nope. Not even a trinary. Okay. We've got 4 more bundles to go. Let's do a quick recap real fast. Do we really need to? We only got 4. Looks like we only have a few viewers right now. I'll do another bundle first. If you want me to do a recap, if you're just joining us, say in the chat if you want me to do a recap, and I'll do one. Just after 9 o'clock right now. Okay, bundle number 7 of the ones. Nice. Listening with an earbud. Watching a football game. And eating wings. That's a multitasking right there. At a tavern. So, Bino, how's the game going? Yes, Bus, that is a true subscriber. Seven in that one. Come on. Where's the good stuff at? Upside down one. Think I should keep that? 1887, 1827. It's a dual date note. It's older though, but it's in good shape. Except this one corner. Should I keep this note? It's old as far as the dates, although in good shape. I guess I'll pull it. I'll keep it aside. It's a good enough shape. Maybe one day I'll find a matching pair to it. You never know. It's happened before. A Spray Can, is your channel monetized? Because I saw you have enough subscribers. Get a pretty good channel going. My channel's like a little over 2 years old now. Some of the videos do pretty well, some of them don't. I don't do videos every night like I used to, so I just don't get as many views as I used to, but that's great. Well, congrats. That's awesome. Here's our first star note in a while. I think it's going to be a common run. Let's find out. 3.2 million print run. What I figured. But no complaining. Star note's a star note. How did I build it myself? Is by doing a video every single night, or almost every night for like a year. And I was tired. I did not sleep much that first year, or the second year, to be honest. It took a lot of work. I mean, a lot of sleep, a lot of late nights, just editing. My videos now are, I think, are better quality. I don't make as many of them, but I do more. I'll do a lot more coins in one video than I used to. Now I'll just do like all my quarters at once in one video. And they are better videos. They're better quality, but there are fewer of them. So I'd rather have fewer videos that are better quality than a whole bunch of just crap. I hate to say it, but we got to start on this bundle. I'll pull these up. Get rid of these focusing issues here. All right. Come on. And 9 series. That's oldest one I've seen so far on a 1, but not old enough. If they're like 95 and below and they're really crisp, I'll keep them. But I typically only keep like 85s and earlier. 4 in a row 4s, but not quite enough. Busty, like I remember last year around June, I had just shy of 1,000 subscribers. I think I needed around 80 or 85. So I went to the Tulsa Coin Show and advertised my channel and got like 10 subs that week, I think. Then I did some shorts. I learned how to do shorts after that and got like the last 80 or so in like a couple days, I think. Shorts get a lot. You got a lot of subscribers from shorts and more views, but you just don't get as much view time. And getting monetized, you got to have a certain amount of view hours. And I had way more than enough my first year. I just didn't have enough subscribers, but I got there before the year anniversary of my channel. I think I was monetized July 1st of 2024. I think that was the day I got monetized. That was demo. I did that live stream for that penny live stream shortly afterwards. Upside down bills here. Yep, right before you met me. Yeah, I went to the Tulsa show and got my own table, advertised, showed off some stuff, and had fun. Honestly, I had a lot of fun at that show. This year was even more fun. I did some investing, some cherry picking. Had a blast there this year. We'll do this bundle and then do a recap, and then we'll do the last two bundles. This is bundle number 8 of the ones. The Tulsa Coin Show this year, I think it's like around the 11th or 12th of June. It lasts for 3 days, though. I will be there. I will be there all 3 days. I'm going to get a hotel room and stay there. That's like my best show of the year. I'll go there every year. I stay there all 3 days. There's just too much to search through. Good night, Break-In. Nice joining, or thanks for joining us. Nice meeting you. I had to give your channel a look-see here in a little bit. So shout out to Spray Can Coins for joining us. Check out his channel. Looks like he's got some good videos on there. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We'll do a recap here after this bundle. I went through and checked most of these to make sure they were upright, but I didn't get all of them. There's a 5-digit serial number, not quite low enough. Closer here. Hellfire sauce, huh? There's a star note. J Series 2021. There's potential with this one. I had a feeling. 500,000 print run. This is our best star note so far. 500,000 print run, moderately rare. Dude, Spraycan, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. You are the man. I appreciate your contribution. You're the man. If y'all haven't checked out Spraycan coins, check them out. I'll give you a sub later. Let me get back in that. I'll go do it now, actually. Let me get back on that screen. If I can find it. I'm still on it. Never mind. I never left it. Let's give you a sub, Spraycan. You should be, actually, you'll be listed at the bottom of my channel. All my subscribers or subscriptions are at the bottom of my channel on the main page. Okay, that's our best star note. We're doing well now. Thanks, Spraycan. We got you a sub, at least one sub. You might get more than that tonight, honestly. You may get several. I'll give you a shout out. That is the best super chat I've ever gotten. Not the first, but I wouldn't say the best, the highest super chat so far, but not the first. Busty's got the title of the first one. 4 in a row sixes. Not quite enough. But have a good night, Spraycan. Yeah, give him some support. That's pretty cool. You don't see that kind of coolness too often. That's almost faint enough to keep. I might keep that. On these FA series, on the 2021s, the serial number on the right will have enough ink, but the one on the left will have enough ink. The one here on the right is often faint, and that one is probably faint enough for me to pull out. You can see how it's kind of speckled. I think I'll pull that out. It's got enough faintness to it. There's enough contrast. I'll keep that one. Yeah. A 50. Wait, what? $1? $5. Yeah, we got it right at like $10. Well, Spraycan, you got a sub from me. You got a sub probably from Busty. Part of the community here. Let's keep going through this currency, though. We're going to find something good. But yeah, you got at least two subscribers tonight just by joining us. Let's get back to the hunting. Got to find something good here. All right. What can we find? What are we in? We're almost 2 hours in now. Crap, we may have a 2-hour stream going. That's about what we usually do, though. That's why I'm trying to get these done, because I want to go too long. You get these finished. We only got 2 more bundles after this, so we'll do a recap here in a minute. Ooh, that's a cool one. Check that out, guys and girls. A 2006 series star note. Odds are it's going to be common, but you never know. See what we get here. 3.2 million, but an older star note. It's old enough to might have a little more extra value to it. Actually, that's a good one. It's a hard run to find nowadays. Yeah, this has been a great stream. A lot of people are showing up. A lot of interactions. Decent finds, too. We'll do a recap here after this bundle of everything real quick, in case someone's coming in and they haven't seen the first half, or first 2/3, really. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 Decent find. We also scored a radar, which we did last time too, but it took us, what, 2-3 streams to find it? It'll definitely be in the thumbnail when this is all done, said and done here. Oh, man. Why can I find a true binary? It's a trinary with 0s, 1s, and 4, but I want that 4 to be a 0 or a 1. That would have been a good note. But I'll still pull it out. It's always one number. It's like, seems to be a rule with current setting. It's like one number off from an epic note. There's another one that's really, really faint. Look at that. Really light here on the right side and really, really dark here on the left side. But this one's even a little speck on this side too, but it's still a good contrast. I'll pull that out too. Just from the same run. There's those 2021 FA series notes. Decent enough. It'll get, it's a minor, very minor insufficient inking error, but I'll pull it out regardless. Seems to be just on that one run though. All right. Let's see what else can happen here. We'll do a recap here in a second. All right, that is now 13 bundles down, 5 bundles of 5s, 8 bundles of 1s. So far, we've been through 1,300 bills. We've got some finds from the 5s. We have 3 $5 star notes. I believe they're all over like 1.2 million print runs. So they're all common enough to be common. We had some somewhat fancy serial numbers on the 5s. Trinary here with 4s, 5s, and 6s. 5 in a row 1s. That's a good find. We had trinary with 2s, 5s, and 8s. That's almost a radar note. That 5 at the end ruined it, but whatever. 6 in a row 4s. That's a good find. Trinary with 0s, 3s, and 5s, with 1 0 ruining it. And 4s, 8s, and 9s, with 1 8 ruining that one. Could have been a binary. Those are the 5s. 1s. We've got, went through what, 8 bundles of 1s. We've got 4 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. We've got 2 lesser common star notes here. This is a 500,000 print run, and this other one is I believe a 640,000 print run. So 2 medium rare runs. We've got a couple of date notes. We've got 2 dual date or tombstone notes. These are older dates here: 1887, 1827, almost a repeater, and 1927, 1965. I like them more modern than this, but I'll take it. As far as fancy serial numbers for the 1s, got a few things. We got this trinary we just pulled out with 0s, 1s, and 4s, almost a true binary. A little bit of that side's not so bad. We have a trinary with 2 triples in the serial number with 3 consecutive 2s and 3 consecutive 6s with 9s at the end. Good eye appeal on that one and in good shape. Trinary with 8s, 5s, and 6s with that 1 6 ruining it. That's how it always goes. Trinary with 0s, 1s, and 5s with 1 0 ruining it. We have a mixed ladder with numbers 2 through 9, all in mixed order. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have the find of the hunt so far, a radar note. 1380-0831. The same forward and backward. That's probably a $10 note. Maybe 12. It's in good shape. At least $8 to $12, I'd say, on value on that one. And then we got a couple of minor printing error notes. Just good enough for me to keep here. We have two of the 2021 FA series notes with the faint serial numbers here on the right side compared to what's on the left. You can see they're a lot darker on the right than they are on the left. I pulled those out. I've been keeping those occasionally. And we got one with a wavy serial number, with the left side being, fairly straight and the other side being way off. I do pull these out. Now, that's our recap. Now it's time for this bundle. And we have this one from I can't even read that, from Grav something. Grav Klecky. Grave Lady. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. This is bundle number 9. We're almost done. Almost a birthday, but not quite. I haven't found any birthday notes in this one. It's not so far, but we've got more to go through the next 2 nights. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Lucky. Let's find something good here. Do I ever worry about germs? If you saw my hands after going up through a bag of quarters, if you saw my hand, I mean, they get bad. This left hand will be completely black. This hand will be almost completely black. Both hands will be they'll be really gross. So I do wash my hands after, going through all this stuff. I definitely don't touch my eyes, that's for sure. That probably, gives me a really good immune system. Stuck together here. Consecutive notes. Of course, money is probably the dirtiest thing on the earth, so always wash your hands. Okay. What is the deal with this note? It's not in English. Y'all speak this language? Thank you for something. I can read that part of it. It's like somebody's abundance and abundance something. Someone's like lucky birthday note or something. Is that a phone number? If that's a phone number, I don't want to show that, but I don't know what this is, but not a phone number. It's maybe, I don't know what that means. This is a cool note. Let's just look at this and see what this is going with this. Zodiac killer note. You think I should eat a bag of Doritos, rub my eyes, eat a bag of Doritos, and then lick my fingers? Yeah, that'd be perfect. I would eat the Doritos and rub my eyes afterwards. That's what I would do. Eat like a whole bag of Cheetos and rub my eyes. That's not good. I don't know what this says, but if y'all speak, I guess it's Spanish. Let me know in the comments after the stream or during the stream, or let me know in the chat what this says. It's pretty cool. I'm sure I could just type it in and get it translated, but the numbers, I have no idea what those even are. They're on both sides too. Some over here as well. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get going again. See what we find here. That's dirty. That's chocolate. I hope it's chocolate. I really hope that's chocolate. Sacred bill. Well, I might want to keep that bill, huh? Okay. So they're coordinates. So you're like your geocache stash. Let's see what else we can find here. We're not doing bad. We're going through 1,000 ones. We're doing pretty well. Decent amount of star notes, radar note. You find one radar note and 1,000 notes. That's pretty darn good. This is our 9th bundle. We'll do a recap after the last bundle. We just did one, so we'll wait to the last one. We'll do a final recap. There's another star note. I think that's going to be maybe one of the runs we found earlier, or a similar one. 2017A G series. Come on, man. 3.2 million print run. That's all right. Good find. Any find is a good find. All right. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. We're at almost 2 hours into the stream right now. It's a long stream, but it's about what we usually do. I think the first one we did was less than this. But the last one we did was way more. It's like 2.5 hours, the last one we did. Are they mad at you? Probably, yeah. Probably permanently mad at you. Why would you move back there anyway? You don't have like fight monsters down there, do you? It's a 99 series note. Plus, your Falcon Monster wife would be furious at you for moving back to Little Rock. All right. When? When do you plan on moving? So next year, huh? Well, we got a year then, or a little bit over. It's okay. I'm trying to hold back my tears right now. Will you still come up and visit after you move? Okay. There's our second to last bundle. Oh, you got a job at McDonald's. Nice. That's worth moving for. All the free Big Macs you can eat. All right. Last bundle. Apparently I didn't face these notes enough. All right. Big money moves, man. Now, for the grand finale of this stream. So, Breakfast Burrito Specialist 2. That's actually a very, very important job. Last 100 bills, folks. What will we find? It looks cool. 2s, 3s, and 5s. A trinary that's not in the greatest shape, but maybe I'll find a matching pair to it one day, so I'll keep it anyway. Low end find, but whatever. So, breakfast burrito specialist, you're moving out of town for that job. I cannot blame you at all. It sounds very, very promising. A good future there. Is it because of your fake doctorate? Is how you got that job? The state of the bill is very important. The condition helps, but honestly, if you got even a note like this, even one in this condition, if you got a badass serial number, it doesn't really matter a whole lot because someone's going to want an epic serial number regardless. Like this is the most important part. This is second, although it does have a big effect. Let's say I had serial number 1 on this note, just serial number 1, but in this condition, that's still going to be an extremely valuable note regardless. But if it was crisp, it'd be worth a lot more. Last few bills, folks. Is our luck at an end, or will we find something good? We'll find out. Like Busty, I heard those people down there, like applying for those jobs, have got like, fake PhDs, and they get really good jobs like that under false pretenses. And then they pretend they're better than everybody else because of it. It's really unfortunate. Come on, baby. Give us one last find before the end of the stream. One more. Older date, May 28th, 1392. I'll look that up later, but not now. May or may not keep it. Probably won't. So, Busty, how do you look forward to that job? I mean, what do you think you'll like the most about that job? There's a 95 series, but it's got an H there. You know what that means? Not a web note. Printing plate number at the bottom instead of up here, the top of the E. Not a keeper. And so what do you look forward to in that job the most? '99 series note. 95 was our oldest bill, wasn't it, in this hunt so far? And a few more. We got a few more bills to go. There we go. Our luck has not run out yet. 2017 E Series Star Note. Probably going to be a common run. But we'll find out. It's still a find regardless. Actually, I lied. That's a very rare Star Note. 250,000 print run. 250,000. That would be considered rare. There were 2 runs for this series, and both were 250,000 each for a total of 500,000 printed. That is a good one right there. It's actually about as rare as they get. That is our top Star Note of the hunt so far. 250,000 print run. And it's in good shape too. What a find. All right. Let's get back on them. We got a few more bills to go through. We're not done yet. Not putting the peppers in burritos, they ruin it. So you're basically course correct the entire franchise. So if you don't put the peppers in it, you can basically make a change for good, right? A change for the good. Yeah, you can call it you can call it the busty burrito. How about that? You can call it the busty burrito and and copyright that title and make it your own thing and make millions. Or you can call it the crusty burrito. You pick busty burrito or crusty burrito. Almost done with the stream, folks. A few more bills to go. And we'll cut it off and do some more tomorrow. There's 3s, 6s, and 8s in a trinary. Not great, but take what I can get. The Twin Peaks for burritos. Yeah, it'll be the Twin Peaks of the burritos. It's like a double humped camel, you know? Oh man, almost a birthday. Had there been anything in there? Like November 0, 1980. That's close, but I won't keep that one. That's still really close to birthday. You want birthday notes to be more modern, like typically from the 70s and up. Last 2 bills. Looks like we ended up with a really good star note in the end. That's actually not bad. Well, that was 1,500 bills in about a little over 2 hours. Now time for our final recap for this stream. We'll do another one tomorrow night. All right, get these wrapped up. Okay. Final recap for this stream. For the 5s, we had three star notes, all with over a million print run, like 1.2, 1.9, or 3.2 million. So they're all fairly common runs. We had a trinary with 4s, 8s, and 9s. Low end fancy serial number. One with 0s, 3s, and 5s. One with 6 of a kind 4s. That wasn't bad. A trinary here with 2s, 5s, and 8s. That was almost a radar note. Had that 5 been a 2, it would have been a trinary radar, but still a trinary regardless. We had 5 in a row 1s. And we had another trinary with 4s, 5s, and 6s. That's the last of our 5s it finds anyway. We also had, out of 1,000 $1 bills we went through, we had 5 common star notes with 3.2 million print runs. Here's a 2017 G series, a 2006 L series. That was our oldest star note. That's not a bad find. 2017 K series, 2021 D series, and a wrinkled 2021 G series. And for other star notes, we had one, I think it was had a 640,000 print run. I believe this one had 500,000 print run. And our best star note, which we just found, had a 250,000 print run with a total of 500,000 printed. So only 2 runs in this series. That's worth a few bucks. It's also crisp. That's a good find. That's our best star note of the hunts for tonight. And we had a couple of dual date notes. We had the years 1927 and 1965, and 1887 to 1827, both those dates. So a little older dates, but it was in good enough shape. I decided to keep it. I might find a pair of those one day, so I'll keep them for the time being. We also had some minor printing error notes. This one had a really wavy serial number, so I pulled that one out. You can see how it's not straight at all. It's kind of ways up and down. That one's worth a little bit of premium. Definitely a keeper. We had a couple of 2021 FA series star notes with insufficient inking on the right side serial number. You'll see the right side here, or sorry, the left side here is fairly dark compared to this side. Definitely a difference. So I kept those. And our fancies, we had some decent finds on the fancies on the ones. We had a mixed ladder. And by the way, tank top and Speedo at McDonald's, you might either make lots of money or lose all of it. I don't know. And by now, I believe those wings will get you, man. Anyway, fancy serial numbers for the $1 bills. One mixed ladder, numbers 2 through 9, all in mixed orders. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A trinary here with 0s, 1s, and 5s. Trinary with 5s, 6s, and 8s. A trinary here with 2 triples in a row, 3 2s and 3 6s with 9s at the end. It's got great eye appeal, and it's also in great shape. A trinary with 0s, 1s, and 4s. That 4 really ruined it, but that's okay. I'm used to that. A trinary here with 3s, 6s, and 8s. A trinary with 2s, 3s, and 5s. Not in the best shape, but I pulled it regardless. And the find of the hunt is our radar note. 1380-0831. The same backward and forward, and it's in good shape. Mostly crisp. A couple little wrinkles, but nothing terrible. That was our king find of the hunt, gold medalist. As far as fancies, and our star note here was the best star note. So these are our best 2 finds. These will be our thumbnail for this stream. So we had apparently some great wings, football games in a tavern, burritos served by a busty crustacean, and a runny nose. Great night, right? So here are 2 top finds, and we also met a really good, a friend, a new friend, and the Falcon Monster wife, which you're such a lucky man. I mean, the food must be amazing. All that, gourmet meat you get to eat, some of which might be human. But no comment. But what do y'all think? Was that a worthy stream with a radar and a 250,000 print run star note? I think we did all right. I think we did pretty good. So we'll get going here shortly. Thank you all for joining us. And thank you. Yeah, thanks, Busty. But thank you all for joining us. It was a good stream. Had some great finds. Again, if you missed out the last recap, these are our top 2, a radar and a 250,000 print run star note. You don't find those too often, but they were good finds. All right. So we're going to get out of here. It's 9, as of right now, it's 9:45 p.m. Not too late, not perfect. We'll do another stream. I'll try to get it started by 7:30 tomorrow night. That way we're done before 10 also, because you never know what's going to happen. We may get caught up in the chat. We may get some interesting stuff to go through and look up. Who knows? We'll see what happens, but I've got 3,000 ones left to go through. Yeah, I've got 3,000 ones left. So we have, tomorrow night we'll do 3 bundles of 500 bills. So we'll have a good full stream again with 3 blocks of notes. Sorry, 3 blocks of 500 bills. Just like tonight, but no 5s. The 5s are done. We're doing a total of $6,500 total. We just went through the 5s and the 1s. We went through 3,500 total. So we have another 3,000 left. So we're a little over. We're 1/3 done. 1/3 done. Thank you guys for joining us. Please hit that like, hit that share button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you guys for the super chats. It was fun. Hope you enjoy the football game, the wings, the burritos, the dinners, everything. And you have any? Busty Chris Asian. Busty, we're gonna leave it at that. That will be the that'll be the finale for the night. And congratulations, Busty. I hope it goes well for you. What's up, Side Hustle? Thanks for joining us like last minute. We're pretty much done. Say congratulations to Busty for being pregnant. I don't want him not want to know how. Tell me how far you're along tomorrow night. But we'll do another stream tomorrow, 7:30 Central Time. I'm planning on 7:30, probably 7:30. I don't think I'll have anything going on that will stop that. So we'll see. In Side Hustle, if you missed out, we found the top 2 finds are a radar note and a 250,000 print run star note. We did pretty good. 20 Twix coins and banks. I heard they're out there now, but I haven't seen any yet. And believe me, I look. I have seen 2025s, but I have not seen 2026s yet. I'm honestly waiting for the dimes. The dimes are what I want. I want at least a roll of the dimes. I know the quarters are out. I've heard the quarters are going, but I don't know yet. Anyway, well, we're going to end the stream here in a minute. If I can find some, I got to find them first, though. Well, yeah, join us tomorrow night for the stream. We're gonna do 2 more streams. We'll do one tomorrow with 1,500 bills. We'll do another one Sunday night. So we'll have good chances to just sit down and chat and find some cool stuff. We did pretty good tonight. I'm actually happy with tonight's stream. Can't complain about a radar and a low run serial number. Anyway, we're gonna get off of here now. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next stream. Have a good night.